It's okay to not be okay, to dive in your pain, and it's alright to not be alright, to search for your light, and it's all good to not be all good, to feel like you shouldn't feel any better. You gotta lose you just a little, lose your cool just a little. I won't judge you a little, not even a little bit.
Hey guys, it's your girl Marie. So, before I even start this little story time, I want to give some updates. I updated my look, I updated my name, and I updated what I'm doing for now on. So, let's get on to the video. So, this is a story time. I never seen anybody do an African story time, but I seen an Ivy story time, so I wanted to be the first with an African story time. So, this is the time I got married, divorced, and played. All at the same time, all in the same day. I can't believe this. So, I was on level 10, and I met this guy. Let's just say his name was Alan. So, me and Alan, we were like very close friends. We were on level 1 together, but he had passed me up, he had passed me up from level 1 to, because I was on level 10, he was on level 13, so he passed me up, and that's when I really started to like him a lot and stuff like that, and he liked me back. And so we started talking even more often. So we started talking, and he kind of got the feels for me, and I just didn't get in love with him. He fell in love with me, but I just liked him. So as time progressed, I was on level 16, and we kept talking. So, while we're still talking, he's talking about how we're getting married and stuff. Let me tell you, we were already in a relationship. He was my boyfriend, I was his girlfriend. And he was talking about how we needed to get married and everything. And I was like, aren't you moving this super duper quick? I don't want to get married yet. And so we kept thinking about it and stuff. And he was like, okay, I'm done waiting. So he pretty much gets on his knees and whatever. He gets on his knees and proposes, and he gifted me a wedding ring. He gifted me a wedding ring, which I do not wear it anymore because, So he gifted me a wedding ring and whatever, and we talked, and no, we didn't talk, but he gifted me a wedding ring, and we were engaged. In that same day, we got married, and we invited his African family. I didn't have an African family, but I invited my friends. So they were all supportive, and they were like, yay, woohoo, whatever. So, not even 30 minutes into the marriage, we're already arguing. I'm sitting here what the heck are we arguing for? What? So we're sitting here, we're arguing over nothing, really. 2 hours into the relationship, we're on bad terms right now, and 4 hours into the relationship, the marriage, I kept saying relationship all the time, but 4 hours into the marriage, and he's talking about getting divorced. It was funny because we just got married, and we just had gotten married, and now you wanna say stuff like that, get divorced and stuff. And so I was like, no, please don't leave me, when I should have just been like, bitch, ta-ta, have a good day, I don't fucking need you. Instead I was like, baby, don't go, I love you so much, please, we just got married, please don't leave me, oh my god, what will I do without you? And I was just acting like a straight bitch, I was thirsty for the virtual, you know. So he was like, okay, we can talk this out. When I say not even 24 hours into the marriage, we got divorced. But before all this, I had his cake and his Instagram and bullcrap like that. He had this picture up. Oh my goodness. When I tell you it was the finest guy that any woman can see, I mean, it was the finest. But to turn out, it wasn't him. But let me tell you that story after my divorce story. So we talked a lot, and we talked about it, and he was like, yeah, we can go. We can still be together, but it wasn't even 24 hours into the relationship. 16 hours, and we get a divorce. We get pretty much the papers, air quote, you know. We get the papers, and we get a divorce. And so then I'm telling him, lose my kick, lose my Instagram. So I'm just like feeling really devastated. So I'm like scrolling through Instagram, I'm like, oh my goodness, what have I done? Oh my lord. And I come across his picture, but it wasn't his account. It was somebody else's account. Like, I'm sitting here like, okay, are you catfishing my ex-husband? So I look on the page, and there's like 300 pictures of the dude. When my boyfriend, or my ex-husband, he only had 16. I was sitting like, oh my goodness, this dude is a freaking catfish. So we talked, and we were like, I was like, why would you even catfish me? Like, you knew what I looked like in real life. I told you everything was the truth about me, and you still sat there and catfished me. To come to find out, he was an 11-year-old boy. So yeah. And they're sitting there like, Marie, for real, bitch, you can do better. Like, freaking get on your top of your game. I don't really date on this freaking game. That's why I'm still single. What the fuck? And those are all I want. But hopefully you guys like this video. Give a good thumbs up if you want more story times of my weird advocate life. And like always, I love you guys. Mwah, bye.
It's okay to not be okay, to dive in your pain, and it's alright to not be alright, to search for your light, and it's all good to not be all good, to feel like you shouldn't feel any better. You gotta lose you just a little